I know there might be somebody out there who's listening to us. It might not be you, it might be somebody that you know who is giving up on their marriage, giving up on their relationship because it becomes so painful. It's become unsustainable. You're asking yourself, can I come out of this hole? Can I come out of this pain? You don't look forward to going home. You don't look forward to connecting with your partner because everything is sometimes turned into an attack. And you're asking yourself, is there any purpose? Is there any need? Is there any reason? Is there any motivation? No more motivation from you actually to invest in that relationship. Why should I keep doing this? This video is for you. All right, we've got your back. We want to start we're starting a new series where we're going to be sharing key information with people who are going through different experiences in their relationship, and you're looking for real answers, practical answers, things they can implement today, right now. If you are going through a crisis situation, if you are going through pain, watch these videos in the next couple of weeks and let's connect together. Let's help you give you the puzzle. Let's help you fix the situation. Let's give you the tools to revamp situations in your marriage. Okay? I'm Victor Akunna.
And I'm Chidi Akunna. Thank you for joining us. If you're new to our channel, Foundation for Family Affairs, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you know when we drop this content. At the Foundation for Family Affairs, our mission is to connect hearts and raise healthy families. Your family can be better.
Yes.
Your marriage can be better.
Yes.
In fact, your life can be better.
Absolutely.
We know that for a fact.
Absolutely. We know that for a fact. There is hope for you. There is hope for you. There is hope for you. All right. Don't throw in the towel. There is hope for you. So what we'd like to talk about today is, anytime people come to us and say, I don't understand the state of my marriage, I don't understand why my husband is behaving this way, I don't understand why my wife is behaving this way, I don't think I have it in me to go the extra mile for my relationship. What we often try to get them to see is that, the first thing about fixing any relationship is to what? To know
where are you?
At the moment, where you are at the moment. That's basically. So what does that mean and how do you know where you are? All right, you need to be able to, if you want to come to my house, you want to come and visit us, one of the ways probably you missed your way when we gave you the address. One key thing you go to, when you call us to say, no, I'm lost, we're going to ask you, where are you? So before you fix your relationship, you need to determine where are you. So where are the key milestones, where are the key markers of a failing marriage? What are the key indicators that you see in a marriage that you say is a failing marriage?
One of the things I think you already touched on, which is pain.
Yes.
You're so hurt.
Yes.
There's a lot of hurt every time you think about it. You hurt that you can explain, hurt that you can't explain. Sometimes it's just a build-up of something. It might be a complaint you've been making or about a behavior that has become really, really bad. You're watching things go from bad to worse. That could be
that's a very good one. Yeah. So another one is communication. You guys are not talking. You're not talking. We have general communication like talking. Yes. We have intimate communication. You're not sharing deep things. There are this triangle. Triangle of communication. I can't remember the name of the author.
The levels of communication.
Yes. So
John Paul.
Yeah, John. Oh, I know you remember. Yeah. So we have a basic level, foundational level where you just talk about factual things, and then all through the top of the pyramid where you talk about deep, intimate stuff. You don't have that kind of communication. You're just sharing some basic stuff. And sometimes some people don't share basic stuff. They don't. So you can be in the same room and you guys are not communicating with each other. You are in a different world. You are communicating with other people. But you kind of resent your partner such that talking to them, you see it as a waste of time. You don't enjoy their company. You guys are no longer. Another point is you guys are no longer friends. You are just roommates. You are not soulmates anymore. You're just existing together. You're just, you know what? It's too expensive for us to go our separate ways now, or I can't be bothered about how you feel, that's another indication of the marriage is going down the drain. So you're no longer friends, you're no longer communicating, you're no longer looking out for the best interest of your partner.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah. So if you're no longer, if I stop looking at your best interest, shows that I'm thinking only about my own best interest. And Jimmy Evans will say something that marriage is brutal or selfish people. You can't be in a relationship with anybody, with your child, with your boss, with your community, with your siblings, with your pets, let alone your spouse, without you looking out for their best interest. It's not possible. That relationship is not going to work. You have to, by default, relationship requires you to look out for the best for your partners or whoever you're in a relationship with. Maybe it's a business relationship, look out for their best interest. Otherwise, you're going to create what we call a parasitic relationship, where someone is just taking, and that's not a relationship. That's a situationship. Yeah.
So another indicator could also be the lack of sex. And when we say this, we know that sometimes some issues happen that could impact on sex in the marriage. An example could be childbirth. It could be traumatic experiences, very distressing events. It could be menopause. Okay, but when we say the lack of sex, it's you've gone too long without sex in the marriage.
Absolutely.
Not because there's any other problem, because if you dig deep, it's because of the issue between the both of you. You just cannot meet eye to eye. Yes.
That's a very good point. Yes, that's a good indication as well. Indicator. So another indicator is that you guys don't resolve any conflicts. You don't resolve anything. You just sweep it under the carpet. You know what? Yeah. So we've tried. So let's say I'm complaining about something that you did. And instead of you to listen to me, you begin to point out at what I did at some other point. And then I begin to point out, but we thought to resolve that. And I point out something else. And then it just goes up and on and on and on and on. And then, you know what? I can't be bothered.
Let's just leave
One person just leaves the room, slams the door, and then you just move on until the next conflict or the next disagreement. We don't resolve anything amicably. That's always an issue. So saying that, another one is some people use their children against each other. All right, so they now begin to be super nice to their child and saying things like your dad did XYZ, using your children as a weapon against your partner. It's unacceptable. That's another indicator. So there are many indicators.
Or not wanting to spend time together.
Yes.
I don't know if you've touched on that.
Yes, we talked on the around friendship. But not want you to not enjoying the company of your partner. It's one key thing. So looking at some of these things we shared. So you tell us, what are some of the indicators? What are the deal breakers for you? Things that if they're happening in your relationship, you say, no, this relationship is not going well. And, some other people may say when you are unable to be vulnerable with each other, So there are different things people look at for. Some are minor issues for some other people, but serious issues for some other people. So everyone have their own. So you share yours. What will you see in your relationship or in the relationship of somebody that you watch up close and you say, these people don't have a good relationship? What will you see? I think another point, I need to say this before I wrap up, which is people don't fight fair. So when there is a disagreement, they come after each other. There's no fighting fair with your partner. You're just, So
it's no longer about the issue.
It's no longer about the issue. So it's an opportunity to run down your partner. So let's say you have a disagreement now, and I use it as an opportunity to talk you down or to do something, and then you use it also to do something because you know me so well. You know what you say that gets to me. I know what I will say that will get to you because of years of living together. You know each other's red buttons. So you press it, not with one hand, with both hands, so that, like Simon Cowell's cancel. You press it now. All right, so these are some of the indicators. So you share your own indicators in the comment section. Let's keep this conversation going. And by next video, we're going to be talking about, so now that you've identified where you are, where do you want to go from here? How do you create that in the midst of the pain, how do you look up and see the silver lining? How do you look up and say, you know what, I know that this might be a bad situation, but this is what we want to do. Yeah. What do you do to pull yourself in that direction? You know. Yeah. So, having said that, if you need someone to work with you, if you need a coach, if you need coaches, particularly if you're a couple, it's going to be my wife or myself, so that my wife will bring a female perspective to it, I'll bring a male perspective to it. So it's not like one gender is ganging up against another, an individual. So there's going to be a link in the comment section, in the description, where you can click and fill out the Google form there. All right, so from time to time, we'll look at it and then we'll contact you. Then we can start a 1 hour free session. We often like to give you a 1 hour free session. So that 1 hour free session is for us to know if you are ready for coaching, for us to know if we can work together. No commitment from your end, it's just that 1 hour. All right, so, and you get so much value from that one. That's where we'll do our diagnosis to know what exactly is the issue. What are the issues? And then from there, we can now say, you know what, we can send you a Calendly for you to book a session, and then we can take it on from there. Anywhere in the world where you're at, we work with people from the US, Canada, Nigeria, different part of UK. All right, so it doesn't matter because it's online, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to stress out. We can connect with you from anywhere.
We would like to encourage you to step forward and go for this. You know, sometimes we have people who keep thinking about it. Stop thinking about it and just take action.
Absolutely.
You know, because when we see the joy on the faces of the people who have been through the program, through the entire sessions, it's often rewarding. It's often fulfilling, you know, and you can tell that these are people who are ready to make marriage work.
Absolutely.
We have a number of them, and they're doing well.
Absolutely.
You know, nothing compared to the pain they have been through. So you can't get out of that pain. I would encourage you today to take action. All right, so we'll see you on the next one.
You stay tuned. We love you. Bye.